Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Huh? Nettle is holding something. I'll take it. Nettle happily handed it over, and we got a yellow flower. Oh, you picked it and held it in your little mouth for me. Last time, we arrived in the illustrious and shining Saffron City, where we took on the Great Sabrina and learned about our next objective to take care of the problem at the power plant. Now, you can go anywhere you want. Have I said that enough times? We could go to the east, to Lavender Town. We could go to the north, to Cerulean City. Or we could go to the west, to Celadon City. Out of all these locations, the one that sounds most attractive to me is the one that I'm standing right next to, because it means it's gonna take me the least amount of time to do. No, I think Celadon City has a lot of interesting things that you could go get quite easily at the beginning of your Cantonian journey. Route 7, however, isn't really one of them. This place barely exists, but it has one new encounter on it that I guarantee you care about. Houndour. Whew, they put the best fire type so far in the back that you basically don't get to use it. Try naming one time that you actually get to use Houndour during the main story of any game. Like, really, I'm challenging you. They always make you wait for Houndour for some reason. Flash Fire is the clear choice. Bait out the fire moves with your other Pokemon that are weak to fire, swap out at the right time, and turn Houndour into a ruthless beast. It buffs up with Nasty Plot, uses Flamethrower and Dark Pulse. Simple, yet effective. You can catch Houndoom at level 45-ish in the Safari Zone, and in fact, I'd recommend that. It's only about level 15 out here, probably not gonna be worth it. If you're willing to put up with the grind and you have a team with a glaring fire weakness, you can't do better than this. There's so much nothing to this place that I'm just standing around waiting for us to get the screen big again so we can go into Celadon City. This is my trusted pal, Poliwrath. I wonder if it'll become a frog Pokemon someday. You sucker, you evolved in the inferior form because you couldn't wait 3 more years. How sad to be you. Celadon City is a rather fun place. There's a lot of cool stuff around here other than just the Houndour right outside of town. This is your first chance to get Murkrow on that same route outside of the Safari Zone, in case you care about that. Murkrow would have been given a Witch's Hat at one point in development, making it, a bit more literal in what it was going for. TM67 Recycle. It allows you to recycle a consumed held item and use it again within the same fight. It's a move that's rather relevant to another Pokemon that we'll be encountering in a little bit. There's a large, no, I don't care about the large formidable tree. I just wanted to see if we could go in the back entrance to this building, but it does not seem like we can. Nope, nothing there. Can I read the sign from over here? Modern games wouldn't let you do this. Celadon condominiums. They'd always be like, you can't see it from this side. I'm like, whatever, who cares? No one does. Nobody was saying the game wasn't immersive or believable enough because I could read the sign from behind. Besides, I'll just rubberneck around it. I'll tell you a secret. The Celadon condominiums have some places you can only reach by taking the elevator on the 2nd floor. Ooh, secrets. Houndour had a pretty major change in development. Do you need anything? I am the manager of the condominiums. It's pretty safe around here, so I don't have much to do. I like to take my Pokemon out to occupy myself. By the way, we have 2 elevators here. Don't get confused. Don't get confuzzled, yeah. Houndour has a skull on its head, but they were gonna go much further with this theme, where its back, those 2 stripes on it, were originally a spinal column and ribs. It's a bit dark, but yeah, I never noticed that it was meant to look like a ribcage, but it was. Welcome everybody to Game Freak's offices, a place that is typically in Lyra? Oh my God, she's God! She created this whole universe, we are her playthings! Guess what? The sound designer over there showed me something cool. It's a high-tech retro machine to listen to music from the Game Boy. He said he'll give it to anyone who's collected all of the Kanto badges. You mean to tell me that you have 16 badges with a Meryl? Why don't you go for it, Sherb? See ya. Just casually dropping that she is that much better than us and doesn't even need to fight us to know it. I am the programmer. I control the world of games with my fingertip. Ooh. I am the planner. I come up with great ideas. The place you're standing here is no exception. I am the game director. Filling up your Pokedex stuff, but don't give up. You can do it. Seriously, it's definitely Masuda's hair. What do you think? I am the president here. We are remaking an old game, but this is quite a challenge. Old fans would not want us to mess with their good memories, but there is no point in just redoing the same thing, right? We are working towards something that brings back memories, yet is also completely new. I've been in this business for 20 years now, but creating a game is always a rewarding challenge. It's difficult to say exactly who these people are. There is a bit of who's who, I suppose, with these developers. I am the graphic designer. I am a skilled dot artist. I'm the sound designer. I compose music. I'll give you something cool if you manage to collect all 8 Kanto badges and show them to me. And we already talked to you. I don't know why I talked to you again. And that elevator is an express that goes the other way. And up to the roof. Other than Sneasel, there's one new feature that was in Pokemon Crystal that was removed from this version. Ooh, it's pretty up here. Initially, if you check next to these doors, there would be some graffiti only in Crystal version, an incredibly remote Easter egg that I didn't know until around 2020. Hi, places, I do love them so. I'd say the only thing that loves heights as much as me is smoke. Please do not fart to make that ironically come true. We'll go back out. It's okay, I didn't get confused. I just wanted to see what was up there, and I discovered a fat man. It was worth it. By going into the rightmost elevator of the two, didn't need to say most, this takes us straight to the roof. Yeah, I will. And out we go. It's actually more like this spot where I would expect to see this graffiti if it was still in there. It is a little sad. I suppose it was just one of those things that was missed during development because it's so remote that most players would have never even found it. Hello. Let me recount a terrifying tale. This is what I get for going into some creepy old man's house at night. Then again, it's not as scary while it's still light outside. Come back after sunset, okay. I'll be back, believe me, I'll be back. No one will be able to hear me scream in the night. How much time do we got to kill anyway? We got, it might be dark in 3 minutes. That's plenty of time to pop over to the department store and then pop back over. Sounds good to me. Just outside, we walk past all these phantom buildings that are completely fake just to make the city look more filled out. Find what you need at the Celadon department store. It bothered me so much when I was a kid that this place sold evolutionary stones just fine. When I got all the way to Kanto, my first thing that I wanted to beeline for was this place because I'm like, oh, thank God I can finally buy stones. And in the last 3 years, they have stopped selling them altogether. It's just hell to get stones if you don't play the side content, which didn't exist back then, so you were gonna register phone numbers and wait weeks and you were gonna like it. I see a little silhouette of a man. I don't know why I was going in that direction with that because he's not even a silhouette. Look at that. No, I don't want to read the shelves. I want to, Ha! This is quite a mask! Huh? You're talking to me? Your eyes are on my Crasher Wake mask. No. I can't ever let it go. Huh? That's not it? You want the other mask? Okay. Obtain the Turtwig mask. What? That's not enough? You're quite a negotiator for your age. All right, I'll give you this too. The Chimchar mask. All right, I'll give you this much valued one as well. The Piplup mask. These are not obtainable in any other way. They are decorations for the fashion case. It's okay, I've already paid for you. Presents for you from the one who wears the masks the best. Don't be shy, ha 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 ha. Definitely an unexpected encounter. My dad's having a hard time learning the names of the items and how they are supposed to be used. I just recently became a trainer. My son encouraged me to do it. I'm impressed by the selection of convenient items. It's good, not a bad place to start out, honestly. The Pokemon are a bit high leveled for somebody just starting out, but you do get access to all these great items. I would like to buy like 3 Pokédolls. You never know when you just need to get away from a wild battle because your Pokemon in the lead is weak or gets trapped or something like that. Situations like that do come up. We can buy some males, we can buy some repels. In fact, I'll take 11 of them. And that's all that I'd like to get on this specific floor. And in this place, this one sells, oh, all right. So TM21 is Return. A normal type move with variable power depending on how much the user likes its trainer. This maxes out at 102 power, making it one of the strongest moves that you can access, period, of any type. Normal type moves tend to be pretty strong to make up for the fact that they aren't type effective against anything. This is a valid option for Teeny. It's more accurate than Double Hit, but Double Hit's just kind of its thingy, so I don't want to lose it. I'm not gonna do that. This one, oh wait, Oh, sorry, that's frustration. This is return. Frustration is more power the less the user likes its trainer. This doesn't have an advantage inherently over return. They're the same price, and just by playing the game normally, your Pokemon is going to like you more and more. The only use this would have is in multiplayer where you're afraid of somebody, say, using their Ditto to transform into you and thinking that you have naturally taught your Pokemon return. But oops, you taught it frustration and they accidentally made their Ditto happy while raising it. Oopsie. TM87 is Swagger, we've seen that already. TM78 is Captivate, which we've seen already. Believe it or not, Nidoking actually learns this. I considered it for a time. We have Taunt. Makes the opponent only use attacking moves. Torment prevents the opponent from selecting the same move twice in a row. You make fun of them for having stale moves like they're playing Melee or something. User creates a protected field that prevents status problems. That's Safeguard. This one is Dig. We can finally buy that willingly. We have not had access to that since we used the one TM that we had for it on Agate. TM76 is Stealth Rock, an entry hazard that will hurt the opponent for 1/8 of their health, 1/4 if they are weak to rock, and 1/2 if they are quad weak to rock. This move is an incredibly toxic entry hazard that has been the subject of much controversy over the years. People saying that it is too dominant of a move that controls what Pokemon are viable and competitive way too much. And I'm inclined to agree with that, I suppose. But what are you gonna do? TM55, if the foe's HP is down to under half, the attack will double in power. This is Brine. TM72 inflicts double damage if the user has been hurt by the foe on the same turn. That is Avalanche. And TM79, the user releases a horrible aura imbued with dark thoughts. It may also make the target flinch. That is Dark Pulse. Do we have that TM already? I'm wanting to say we do. Yeah, we do. Good thing I didn't buy it. I was a little tempted there for a second. It's a good move. It's just not good for our team. Yeah, I'm finally getting a Porygon. I'm no good at the coin game, so I could never... Don't throw shade at me. Traded a Porygon and turned into a different Pokemon. TM Shop sells some rare moves. Don't throw shade at me all because I didn't like your freaking stupid ass dumb game. I gotta not say too many bad words over the course of the series, okay? You get a few of them getting away with the censors, but after a certain point, you get the M rating, you know? I'm here to buy a bloom mail to send to my girlfriend. Ah, love is in bloom. You love to see it. This is just a mail seller. That's all there is. Sure, don't know why this floor needs to exist. The one in my home country is better. Do you know PP Up? It raises the max PP and moves. I thought I would find it here, but they say you can't buy it. Rats. You can get it renewably. You just gotta watch Chugga Conroy to find... No, you can go on plenty of fan sites. I don't mean to make it sound like I'm the one breaking a lot of this information. I do get to reveal exclusive information about games from time to time, and that's pretty exciting whenever I do, but that's hardly one of those times. X items, and then this one is, I assume, vitamins? Yes. Don't need any of that stuff. And, oh, hello. Using items in Pokemon makes them happy. They hate certain items, though. That's the whole bitter system. On floor number 6. Got a nice lounge up here. Oh, there are no games here. I wanted to play. A vending machine with a prize roulette. Makes you happy when you get something free, even if it's worth only $200. Happiness does not come from how much things are worth. It's up to the heart of the one to receive it. I'll take a lemonade, please. They're talking about how rarely you can get multiple items out of these vending machines. We're able to dispense 2. I don't believe that it can dispense it can dispense 0, even though this happened to me in real life with vending machines plenty of times. Nothing else here. This is not the most spectacular department store, I have to say. There was some nice stuff in there. A lot of the TMs are available in the first half. You just couldn't freely buy them until now. So it's not like the floodgates are really opening on much except for maybe Return and Frustration. If you have a Pokemon that just has 3 good moves and you don't know what to give it for its 4th move, why not give it Return? It's a good option. Hey, it's nighttime now. I killed plenty of time. Back over to the condominiums. I'm so glad that we have to visit this place at night. I wanted to visit this place at night because it's so... Oh God, is it still evening? Please tell me it's not. Please tell me it counts as night. Let me recount a terrifying... No, it's dark out as long as you don't look up at the sky. I'll be right back. Time, magic, what I should have done in the first place. Oh, it's beautiful out here at night. I love this place. The shadows on the clouds, the tinting from the moon. It's so atmospheric. Hello, old man, scare the pants off me, why don't you? In your penthouse apartment alone. Stop this. Once upon a time, there was a little boy who was given a new bicycle. Oh my god! He wanted to try it right away. He was having so much fun. He didn't notice that it was a demon child, already dark. While riding home in the pitch black night, the bike suddenly slowed. The pedals became heavy. The bike began slipping backwards, as if it was dragged by someone. It was as if the bike were cursed and trying to drag him into oblivion. Ah! The boy had been riding uphill on cycling road! Ba-dum. For listening so patiently, you may take this item, spell tag. See, by giving this guy the spell tag and giving Santos the pocket sand, you made two characters better. Spell tag boosts the power of ghost type moves. It won't slow your bicycle, so don't worry. So there's finally that power boosting item. Not that I have much of a use for it. I was just mentioning how double hit is superior to a super effective Shadow Claw. That reminds me that we had the thought to teach Aerial Ace to Teeny, as there's a lot of AI opponents, especially coming up, that just love to spam double team. And we don't want that, no we don't. This'll give that move slot a more defined purpose than just hitting something that I guess would be quad weak to Ghost. We ain't fighting Hoopa here. So we'll teach that. This'll just be a really freaking annoying Pokemon, just like that poo-eating grin on its face. Oh god, people love making the joke about Infernape throwing flaming poop at things though, but just imagine an Ambipom having 6 limbs with which to fling poop at you. You would not survive. Out we go. First of all, out here in this guy's yard, he's got a rather polluted little bit of water where you can find wild Grimers and Mucks. We've been able to find these for a while, but I thought I would just bring it up briefly. If we talk to him, Grimer started to appear recently in the fun of my house. How does Grimer too? I wonder where that came from. Used to give us the soft-boiled TM that was only learnable by Chansey and Mew, so I don't even know why that thing needed to exist. But next, I love this kind of place. There are many buildings. I heard Johto has a city called Goldenrod that has many tall buildings. I would love to visit there sometime. It's better. Just when you least expect it, Cameron the photographer, you are everywhere, my man. I haven't even been messing with the clock that much, and I've been finding you without even trying. Lantern getting a bit Mike Wazowski in the back there. Can't let her have the spotlight all the time, even though she quite literally has one built in. We'll go, oh my, were you staring at me? Seeing me come out of the game corner with a whole pile of coins and grinning to myself? You were, weren't you? Sheesh, insecure much? I thought this was gonna be the whole last oh, you looked at me, ah! The game corner in Celadon is once again ruined by this idiotic man. Yo, legend in the making. Do you play this coin game too? No, I don't. I shamelessly cheat at it and damn proud of it. I've been trying for the prize Pokemon, but that's a tough game to beat. Yeah, I'll say it is. My name is Mr. Game. No, your name is Mr. Shit. My heart pounds with excitement when people enjoy my coin game. Too bad no one does. Gosh, I got to talk to Insane in the Rain Music at MagFest, who, by the way, is now a music arranger on the Pokemon series. And he was like, yeah, I heard something bad happen with you in Voltorb Flip. And I was like, yeah, it sucks. And he's like, really? I like it. And I'm like, these are the people you're hiring, Game Freak. No. Carlos, you are wonderful. You are an amazing musician. I am proud to have worked with you on some songs. You're amazing. Phew. Gotta stay calm and collected. I can't lose my cool. If I spend all my time playing here, I get in trouble at home. Didn't I just talk to you a second ago? I woke up and realized my potential. So what potential was woken to me? What's my hidden power, you ask? It's a power that lets me see the hidden power of a Pokemon. When they learn that move, I can tell what type the move will be. I'm gonna tell you that if your Pokemon's hidden power is ice, you absolutely want to learn that move, especially if they're a special attacker. So I'm gonna go down the list and see what we got to work with here. If this Pokemon were to learn hidden power, it would be Ghost. Ooh, Nettle. You scare yourself sometimes. Feeling great walking around. Ah, what a cheery little ghost. I would have loved to have experimented with hidden power in the first half of the game because it can be surprisingly strong compared to other early game moves, but without this guy around, I didn't want to take gambles on it. Teeny would have Steel. I already tried out a Steel move on it, and I never had a situation where I wanted to use it at all. Silverhawk has Rock. Nah, you're not really a special attacker. It's not good enough to be considerate. Agate, you're probably the least Pokemon that I'd want to use it on. Poison! That's a joke and a half. Okay, now we get into the good stuff. Chosen, what is your hidden power? Flying. You'd beat Grass and Bug with that. You already have Ice Beam that deals with grass just fine. You're more of a special wall, so I probably wouldn't send you out against fighting types. And that's really about it. That's a bit underwhelming. Not a whole lot of Pokemon are quad weak to that either. Hopkins, what about you? Dragon? That's useless. Hopkins has Blizzard, it can learn Ice Beam, and it can also learn Dragon Pulse, which is just stronger than Hidden Power, so we ain't gonna be using that. The prize exchange here is quite different. First of all, Mr. Mime is finally available outside of the Safari Zone. If you don't want to mess with that crappy side mode, you can mess with this one instead. Alternatively, you could make a journey over to Pallet Town, where just south of there is a patch of grass where you can catch Mr. Mimes in the wild. For 6666, you can get an Eevee that is destined to evolve into Umbreon. You can evolve it into anything you want, it's just, you know, barely funny. And then for 9999, Porygon. Game Corner, more like Game Porner. Yeah, gosh. Exclusive to the Game Corner, I hope you enjoy flippin' Voltorbs! Or, you know, cheating with RNG manipulation. This is the only Pokemon that must be traded twice to evolve. We have Upgrade for numero uno, and it requires all 16 badges to get the other item. If trading is unavailable, I'd say Porygon is, frankly, disposable. If we can trade once, Porygon 2 is a decent enough tank, though it doesn't live up due to no Eviolite. That's mainly why it works so well nowadays. What you really want is Porygon Z, one of the strongest special attackers there is. Both abilities are respectable at buffing that power further, and speaking of buffing, Nasty Plot is its level 1 move with a heart scale. Numerous special moves work on it, you might as well experiment, see what it can do. Consider Tri-Attack, it's better than it seems on this Pokemon in particular. The Celadon Game Corner, just like the Goldenrod one, was a casino in the Japanese version. But in the original Gold and Silver, it had one change that we know of throughout development where it would have had an adults-only lounge in its basement that you would have accessed with an item called Proof of Adulthood. This would have been the repurposed Rocket Hideout. Diligent users on TCRF have recreated the data for this lost place, and you can see it here. Sadly, I have no choice but to play Voltorb Flip again because we need some coins for some things. I want to tell you that Porygon 2 had this Sun Lion look that looks like the Mr. Donut mascot, which wouldn't exist until later. It's not designed by the same character designer or anything, it's just a happy coincidence. Oh yeah, the Left Clerk. Technical Machine, they sell Endure, which makes you hang on with 1 HP, for that turn only. Double Team, reboosts your evasion. Hidden Power, we can now freely buy Psychic. Gyro Ball does more damage the slower the user is compared to its opponent, and Giga Impact, the physical version of Hyper Beam. Some of these moves are interesting. I'm sure some team has 2 Pokemon that can learn Psychic on it, and there was a bit of a debate over who you should give the Psychic TM to, so here you go. A lot of legendary Pokemon learn the Psychic TM, so maybe you like that. Silk Scarf, Wide Lens, Zoom Lens, and Metronome, same 4 items that were for sale in Goldenrod. Just new TMs is all. We're cashing you out after this hand, we no longer want your business. We promise it's not a scam. As soon as you win, we're trespassing you. You have a room here, you're gonna need to check out. 50,000 coins you cannot gather anymore. Eat it, nerd! We're here because we're buying Porygon! It feels so good to have all this money again, all these coins, I can do whatever I want. But after purchasing Porygon, we'll talk to you. Porygon stammered something. How do you stammer something? Doesn't stammering mean that you're like tripping over your words and going like blah, 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 all that? How do you stammer something? Like, you can't talk. Does it have another meaning? I don't know. Timid nature plus speed with download for its ability? This would make a good Pokemon to use, dang. The coming gym battle is one of those jerk gym leaders, or jerk leaders if you will. They make you need an HM move for their gym. We gotta bring Pollux with us, which means Agate, you're staying behind for this one. You're not gonna be able to contribute much. It's a new day, but more than 2 shakes is playing with yourself. Let's go down to the southern end of the city. Okay. Oh! Chomp, chew, munch. Please don't talk to me now. Food is gonna come out of my mouth. Munch, 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 munch. When it comes to eating contests, I'm quite confident you can't handle hot food. Alright, I can't handle hot food. I was about to say, I can handle hot food. I am Mexican. We're holding an eat-a-thon contest. We can't serve you right now, sorry. Well, excuse me, I'm such a hack. Munch, munch, munch. The eat-a-thon contest. I never dreamed of such a wonderful thing. After a strict diet during training, I can eat like a hippowdon. The winner eats for free, too. That's just a dream come true. This little tiny girl is known as Maylene. She is a gym leader from Sinnoh, and, yeah, as somebody who works out a lot, I can believe that despite her size, she can really frickin' eat. It's a rather funny place, but nothing for us to do here right now. Nice little cameo. 2 in the same city, too. There's nothing there. There's traditionally usually some kind of hidden item around here. Yes! Pee-pee up. Well, that's lovely. Can't call that useless. So, for the upcoming gym battle, I say you pick a main, you equip the amulet coin to it. That is what I have done with Hopkins here. Traditionally, the Celadon gym trainers just have a lot of money for some reason. I don't really know why, but it's a constant thing. Celadon City Pokemon Gym leader, Erica, the nature-loving princess, and... Ha! This gym is so great! It's full of, strong trainers. This perverted old man used to say, this gym is great, it's full of women, while he's gazing in the window, and... I mean, it was funny, but maybe it was a little bit dated. Maybe best if I don't really... I don't know, man. I'm thinking this way because it's just so normal because I grew up with it, though, but that doesn't mean that it's right. Hello, little girls! We protect Erica! We're going to protect Erica! I didn't know I was summoning the Erica Defense Force. Well, Victory Bell and Vileplume. I got a blizzard, population, your face! It's gonna be so crusty afterward, yeah! I'm gonna go with that, and then, Teeny, you are gonna fake out the Vileplume, because you are the bulkier of the 2. Vileplume can stand up to is pretty resilient, you know, it's not too bad. Wow, never mind, okay. So now that we're on to the 3rd gym, I have to say that I didn't particularly notice this as a kid, but things are going to be pretty easy for a while. Oh, maybe not. I was going to say that there's a bit of a lull in the difficulty after Lance, and I agree that you should be able to just run around and have fun for a while, but it does get pretty easy pretty fast. Let's go with Victory Bell Flamethrower, and then, sure, we can do an Aerial Ace. We can test out our brand new move. We know that this for sure is not gonna miss, which I can't really say for double hit, as that's not a 100 accurate move, and if the first hit misses, you don't get to roll the dice the second time. Getting experience points all around. Teeny getting even higher level than already was. So much for useless team member that I don't need. Oh, getting caught in the crossfire of the heat vision. Crossfire, Victory Bell is down. And with that victory, Joe and Zoe, we lost, we couldn't win. $3,008, not quite as good as I thought it was gonna be. We'll go, can I go up this way, maybe? There's a walkway over, yes! Okay, this is it. There's no way I could let some unknown trainer go straight to ground. Bitch, I'm the champion of Johto! Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. Speaking of things I shouldn't say, that just seems to be the theme today. Last Michelle sending out a Popoko, Skip Bloom. Yeah! I don't think I need to go for the quad weakness. I think that you're low enough level that a regular old scorching would be just fine for you. Thankfully, despite the fact that the showers are on over this greenhouse, it does not count as raining in here. It could have been nice though. Would have I don't feel like they've done a gym that has synthetic weather effects before. That could be neat, because the grass types here would benefit from fire moves being weakened from the sprinklers being on. It's kind of cool, actually. All right. Well, if I can scorch a Skiploom in one hit. Ouch, critical hit, poor thing. And then the last one is Jump Bluff. I like Jump Bluff a lot. It's really speedy, and I talked it up a lot with how it has sleep powder and can leech seed the enemy and everything like that. It's probably the fastest user of leech seed that you'll find on this journey. I've heavily considered using Jump Bluff a number of times, and I kind of would like to do it one day. Oh, going for Giga Drain? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I knew so many kids that called it Giga Drain, and I don't know where that comes from. Because Giga was a fairly common word. Gosh, I remember when having like 1 gigabyte of RAM was seen as like so freaking impressive. I remember when having 1 gigabyte of disk space was seen as impressive, and like, whoa, like what do you need that much for and all that? Hopkins grows to level 46. And down you go. Oh, bleh. These trainers aren't giving the money that I thought they would. I have the amulet coin on, right? Yes, I do. I do. Well, it might not have an effect on the battle, but if you pull out your own grass type and stand near the sprinklers, then... Nettle seems happy to have taken a shower. Grass types will have positive opinions of this place, water types will behave the same, and this is where I go. I can't believe I didn't see that until now. And then fire types will have a negative opinion of this place. You know how it be. But we don't have one of those. Oh, crap. I still have Nettle in the lead. Do you think a girls-only gym is rare? I'm trying to ponder this question. We have Goldenrod Gym. That one's all girls. In Gen 2, Jasmine's was an all-girl gym by de facto, because there was no one else there. Oh, it's over? Man, I switched into Teeny, I faked out for some safety, and then I used U-turn as a pivot, which, now that I'm saying all that out loud, is a pretty darn good strategy that I should probably be employing in more of these fights rather than just blindly leading with Hopkins because he's got a fire type move. How can I get you to understand my hobby, which is talking in it? I didn't know she said that. Gosh, her voice is normally like this, so that is the deeper voice when she's talking like this. I didn't know that she said that. I usually don't give girl characters voices like that either. It's... Oh, I'm so goosey. Oh, come on! Paris, you suck. And not just because you paralyzed me. I know you're... Oh, God. All right, Well, Aerial Ace is quite effective. I see no reason... I'm still faster than you. See, this is why you suck. You have, like, 97 weaknesses, including 48 quad weaknesses, and then you're so freaking slow that you're never gonna get a chance to do anything. Carnivine. Well, I do like me some Carnivine. Carnivine's actually reasonably fast. It levitates, as you can plainly see. It's... Honestly, like, I really like Carnivine a lot. I used it on my first playthrough of Diamond, and I don't regret that decision. It was... Even though grass normally resists ground, just having another levitating Pokemon in your team really can't do much harm. Well, we take you, and then I'm gonna go... We'll go for Silverhawk. He could definitely use some levels. I keep forgetting that I have that as his thing. I have to say, ball capsules, really great idea. Implementation, not so much. It's really annoying that to deposit a Pokemon with a ball capsule in the PC, you have to go and manually remove it. I wish it just asked you, like, hey, are you okay with me removing the ball capsule to deposit this Pokemon? And then you just click yes. It's a lot of extra steps that don't need to be there. Okay, well, Silverhawk took care of that. The kindness of a woman and the strength of a man. I want to be a trainer with both of those qualities. You do you. You live your happiest life. Thank you. And then nothing there. I was thinking maybe there'd be like an item hidden in this gym. Is there? No. I can't think of a case where they did that. The closest thing I could think of is that glitch in Gen 1 where you can fish on the Rhydon statues at the beginning because they're considered water tiles. That's really all I got. Okay, here we are. We need to heal. Ready as I'll ever be. I'm a little bit nervous, cause, well, you'll see. Hello, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. I'm afraid I might doze off. My name is Erica. I am the leader of Celadon Gym. Oh, you're from Johto, you say? How nice. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you wished to challenge me. I know. I have been training myself on not only flower arrangement, but also Pokemon battle. I shall not lose. America is the highest level gym leader we have fought yet. Jumpluff is grass flying type with chlorophyll for its ability, and it is ready to set up on you with Sunny Day, Leech Seed, U-Turn, and Giga Drain. You got a U-Turn lead? Well, so do I. We're gonna go for the fake out right away, see how much free damage we can clock on you, and then I think I'm faster than you. I do. I will go for the double hit and just really hope that that does enough damage. I think that'll do more than a super effective aerial ace. That's looking good. That's looking good, especially with the Silk Scarf. That's probably why our moves are outperforming our super effective moves, thanks to the normal typing. Teeny gets to level 50, being the first one that is Frontier ready. I don't know if I'd actually use it for that purpose. Stats are a little bit low for that purpose, but maybe it'll be good. Victory Bell, oh baby. You are level 56. Oh. You are Grass Poison type. You have Chlorophyll for your ability. Thankfully, we didn't give Jumpluff a chance to set up. And you got the moves Sunny Day, Grass Nut, Leaf Storm, and Razor Leaf. Looks like you're setting up on me whether I like it or not. There's not a good way for me to really stop you from doing your setup nonsense, so I think I'm gonna go... Let's go for Silverhawk. You haven't had a big gym battle yet. I was planning on using you more against... What?! Why didn't you set up, bro? It might be a special move, but I quad resisted and you've just weakened yourself quite a bit. Now that I know you can't do anything to me, I'm gonna just go for the Swords Dance. Why not? Yeah, I am pretty slow. For a living airplane, you kind of would think that Silverhawk would be a bit faster, but it's not. We'll go for the Swords Dance, and then this should just about do it. I think we're pretty safe. Going for another Leaf Storm. This will do all of 4 damage. Please do literally 4 damage. No, okay, no, it was 21 damage. It flew up into the sky. This battle is still up in the air. I love the stadium announcer so much. I need to listen to a video that is like every quote by the stadium announcer, because there's so many good ones there. I like when you use a track that he's like, hey, hey. Another one that I really like is, it used Thunderwave. Oops, it's paralyzed. And then the sound that rang through all children's homes was, what's the matter, trainer? When your mom would call you away to do your chores. Anyway, Blossom is grass type, chlorophyll for its ability, and it's holding a citrus berry with the move Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Giga Drain, and Synthesis. It's okay, it's all right, it's all right. Leaf Storm didn't do that much. Solar Beam has lower power than that. We should be pretty good. Now the question is, can that hurt you while you're flying because it comes down from the ceiling? I don't know the answer to that question. Blossom is a Pokemon that changed a lot during development. Originally in the beta, it had black skin with purple flowers. Then it was updated to its modern color scheme just with blue skin. And then it had a lighter blue skin as its shiny form in the final game. And now it's dead. And it didn't evolve using the Sunstone because it didn't exist yet. It used the Poison Stone instead. The Pokemon that you have saved for last for some reason is Tangela. Don't go easy on me, give it all you got. It is grass type. Again, chlorophyll for its ability. And it's the only one that doesn't have Sunny Day because it's got Ancient Power, Ring Out, Giga Drain, and Sleep Powder. I thought I was fine. All right. We'll do the pivot strats. Why not? We know that we can get free damage on you. We'll just fake you out, the sun goes away, you can't lay it back down, and then we'll just use U-turn, and if you somehow manage to survive that, we'll just send out something else. I don't get why you don't have a Tangrowth. There were Sinnoh Pokemon in the other gym just fine. I wish grass types were immune to powder moves because that would make this choice so easy. Just knowing that I couldn't be put to sleep and all I have to do is a quarter of your health with a not very effective move. That sounds... Ring Out! Oh, if I had Poison Point, you'd be so screwed. Wow! Wow, that is a bit harsh, I gotta say. Breathe fire! Breathe lightning! Hopkins, you rule. Looks like I underestimated you. 13,440 for winning. Oh, it's a good thing we finished with Hopkins because I kind of forgot. Oh, I concede defeat. You are remarkably strong. I shall give you the Rainbow Badge. It's a crying shame that these badges aren't in color. That was a delightful match. I feel inspired. Please, I wish you to have this TM19 as a special token. It is Giga Drain. It is a wonderful move that drains half the damage and inflicts to heal your Pokemon. It is indeed a horrifying move. She really is dozing off. She's got the order of everything backwards, telling us about stuff before she gives it to us. Losing leaves a bitter aftertaste. But knowing that they're a stronger trainer spurs me to do better. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. Congratulations, you're out! Mom, I'm trying to talk to the cute girl and you're interrupting me. Yeah, that's what they do. Just wants me to introduce her so she can be a part of it too, because she thinks it's cute. Alright. That is gonna be it for now. We now have our 11th league badge. What league? I don't know. I guess whatever the name of the league is that shared. I guess I've heard it called Indigo League before, but I don't know how official that name is. Maybe it's just an anime term. Whatever. We have our 11th badge that gets us towards something or other. Next time on Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, we only got, well, we have 2 directions we can go in. I guess you'll just have to find out which. See you guys then.